we're live, and wow, even a few seconds early. I try and press the button as soon as it goes 8, but you know what, everything was just organized today, and I managed to get everything started early. So guys, we are going to be testing the Mega Drive today. Thank you everyone in chat, especially Mark, thank you for your kind words, and wicked, absolutely awesome, love the Mega Drive. So Mark is from, well, cloudy, rainy Stamford CT, which I think is at Connecticut, USA, baby. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, we're going to do some Mega Drive. Guys, I'm just going to say, if all of a sudden I randomly disappear, it's because, look, my wife and my kids are away. They're in Italy around my sister-in-law's place, and I am here alone with my mum. As many of you guys know, she has dementia. My sister's actually on holiday as well, so I can't even have my sister look after her, so I am literally look after her the full shebang. And sometimes she may just randomly get up and ask me a random question. If she does, I'll just mute the mic, I'll disappear for a few seconds or a couple of minutes, put her back to bed quickly, and then continue with the stream. But guys, I have to say, very impressed with the Morph 4K, and I really do appreciate the output. Yeah, Michael Delima, congratulations on getting your MiSTer multi-system just before Christmas, man. So I guess Christmas is saved. I love how it can replicate oh yeah, absolutely, man. I tend not to use a lot of the filters during streams, Mark, because they don't look great when they come across on YouTube. So I generally go for the vanilla look. That's the main reason that I got it. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've got mum with me. Hopefully she's all right. You know, we went out for a walk today. I took her out for lunch, and I've kind of put her to bed. So it's just literally me and my mum at the moment. My wife's back on Friday evening. She's gone with the kids away, just literally for her to have a break, man. You know, this dementia, it's tough on my mother, but it's also tough on everyone that my mother interacts with. But I've got a bit of support. So during the day, she goes around to her sisters. She's got different sisters, so she goes around to one. I'll take her around there. Yesterday I had lunch around my aunt's. I actually wanted to have a kebab today, but I had that instead. But I had like some mincemeat potato dish with like some bread. It's actually quite nice, and like some lemon pickles, man, really nice. But hopefully I can get a kebab tomorrow. But wicked, happy holidays to everyone indeed. Right, so let's check this out. Let's press the start button. So this is Alleys of Anime. Now, Alleys of Anime sounds a bit naughty, right? But it's not those kind of alleys, you dirty people. All right, let's press the button. Hopefully it's not crashed. And while you're looking at the alleys of the thing, you're gonna do a solo, but hopefully not a hand solo. Those days are over. Okay, wicked, wicked. Right, okay, so we've got O.M.A.Hei here, Urza, Ray. I don't really know any of these people, so I got Urza because I think that's where Axel is, and I kind of like Axel in the Streets of Rage games. I need to put my volume a little bit louder so I can hear it. Yeah, that should be all right, not too loud or anything here. Okay, really interesting here. I mean, if one was into these animes, this would be banging. Okay, that's got a hitbox at the back as well. Wow, that's really cool. So I guess, is there a back attack? Oh, what happened there? Okay, so it's a block. Wow, okay. That's really interesting. Oh, okay. Wow. We got some anime attacks happening here. Okay, this is nuts. I mean, there's lots and lots of Streets of Rage hacks. We're going to look at some interesting stuff today. I want to send a shout out to the enemy of T-Rex as well. He's been doing quite a few ROM hacks recently as well. Oh, in fact, one thing I forgot to kind of add on here was the Billy Time Games kind of archive, like more recent hacks. You know what's really, really cool is what we're going to get for what we are going to get from Billy Time Games and Shane Lynch, right? And guys, it's really, really cool. I've seen it in action, and that's the Sega channel, not just the ROMs, right? Because we can play the ROMs already. I've run them on the channel before, but the whole introduction, it's as if you're there watching that cable show. Wow, that bin is very much so out of place. Okay, interesting, but let's look at some other games. So this was Streets of Rage. I don't want to spend all the time playing Streets of Rage, but there are some... Okay, so let's just ruin it with this straight away. So apparently there's a Super Mario World for the Mega Drive, right? And it uses the title screen of Super Mario All-Stars, right? But it is Super Mario World. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty wild. Guys, by the way, I've got a sound effect only because I like it and I might spam it from time to time. Let me press it for you so you can hear it. Does anyone know what that sound effect is from? Let me play it again to you guys. So here you go. You're gonna hear the soundtrack. It might be clashing with this. Let me turn this down a second. Let me know if you know this soundtrack. Yeah, I can't actually hear it because I've got it in my OBS. But do you know what that is? I'm gonna play it one more time. Oh, okay. Is it playing? Ah, here we go. Okay, there you go. One final time. Okay, let's put the Elgato back up so we can hear the sound of that. Anyone identify that sound? Top marks for you if you do. Just thought I'd add something in there. I was playing with this a little bit before. Let me have a look at what chat is saying. Mark Smith, going good, thanks, weekend, happy holidays. Oh, nice spirit around here with all you guys wishing each other well. That's really, really cool. Yeah, that sound, it's the game over sound from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, if I am not mistaken. So let's have a look at this. And guys, this just looks so darn crisp with the Morph4K. Let's see what it's doing. I think it's doing it from 224p. Okay, yeah, 224p all the way up to 4K, man. What a brilliant bloody device, man. So glad I'm messing around with this. So here we've got Super Mario World. Yeah, it's from, yeah, it is. It's definitely from, yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. Absolutely, yeah. I like, oh, that HT looks so wrong. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. That is what we had in the UK. Right, okay. Weird sound effects here a bit, if you can hear them. Okay, let's... Wow, the jumping's kind of wrong here. Ooh. Oh, I don't think you ever get 2 bullet bills. Okay, that's wrong to start off with. It is not on par with a Super Nintendo, I can tell you that now. But hey, a valiant effort, right? All different sound effects as well. Wow. All right, cool. Let's get out of here, right? Okay, so let's have a look at so what we're going to look at here. Right, wicked. The enemy T-Rex, right? Earthian. So Earthian's got a trainer now, I think. I haven't tried this out yet. So this is version 4.0. I wasn't sure the game got updated. And guys, anyone out there that wants Earthian for the Mega Drive, I recommend buying the Steam version and then extracting the ROM yourself, right? You know, support projects like this. I'm playing it on the Mega Drive because, hey, I'm a retro guy. But so I don't know how you access the trainer or something. Maybe it's a key combo. Challenges, okay, not exactly sure what to do here. So this one here, it's got higher score saving as well. So it will save your higher scores. So not exactly sure where to go. I might have the instructions written down actually. So I'll put it on easy again because, hey, I just want to chill and play. Okay, okay, just wondering. Okay. Not sure where. Okay. Definitely not going hot shot. We are gonna go easy, man. Yo, Tresuractor in the house. How you doing there, buddy? So let's skip this. So this version here, it saves your high scores. So that's really, really cool. I bought myself a DualSense controller. I heard so many good things about it, and then I saw it with literally 1/3 off from £60 to £60 to £39. So I grabbed one, and I have to say it's a very, very good controller, man. The D-pad on it is very, very accurate, and that's the main reason I got it. I bought a whole bunch of 8-bit Dowdle controllers. By the way, the Ultimate USB-C, at least the cheaper one, I've got a few of those, and I really did like the D-pad on it until I played Neon Inferno, where I needed diagonals, right? And unfortunately, I was getting a lot of false diagonals on there. Okay, that kind of felt new, that ship there, for some reason. No, maybe it didn't. It's been a while since I played this. I should really go in and complete. I mean, I love that. I love that little bit there. It's so epic the way it destroys that ship. Just looks absolutely superb. Yeah, so when I was playing Neon Inferno, I was getting a lot of false diagonals on there. So I don't think I'll have that issue with the PlayStation, right? With the Dual Shock, sorry, Dual Sense. I keep going to call it the Dual. I keep going to call it the Dual Shock 5, but it's not called a Dual Shock 5. It's completely changed name to Dual Sense. So, and this feels really good on the MiSTer. Guys, I tell you what, the MiSTer is so darn good, right? So I did a stream with Nintendo 64 hardware where I had a choice where I could go in via component or no, sorry, not component, composite or S-Video. S-Video was the better option, but man, it was, you know, going in via S-Video is not the same as going in via HDMI for the MiSTer, you know? So yeah, it was, yeah, it wasn't the best. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It wasn't as good as going from something like the MiSTer. I think this is what makes the MiSTer so valuable. The HDMI on the MiSTer is so darn good. I know some people say the analog isn't great, but honestly, I like the analog video out the MiSTer has. Like, I find it fine. I know some people will be like, hey, you know what, it's got this and that issue. Remember, I'm colorblind, man, so I'm not gonna notice a lot of this stuff. And but the digital output on the MiSTer is so darn good, and when you put it in direct video and you plug it into the upscaler, my oh my, it just does an absolute great job. And I can imagine like going direct video and getting some kind of converter to plug it into an older display will be really, really cool as well. So good stuff there, man. We're playing it on easy, so I think you'll have to really try and die in order to die, but you never know. Alright, okay, let's run another game, but Earthian is really cool. I can't remember how to do like the trainer in here. I'm pretty sure the message I got, I'll check it in a second. But Shinobi, okay, so Shinobi here. Apparently this has got a trainer in there, and Saver, okay. Ah, there you go. Okay, that's the trainer in there now. Unlimited life, yes. Unlimited energy, yes. Unlimited credits, yes. Unlimited shurikens, yes. Unlimited ninjutsu, yes. Unvulnerable, why the heck not? High saver disabled if okay, so this means it saves your high scores, but if you activate any options to yes, and I've definitely activated at least one option. In fact, I've activated all of them. You can see it there. It doesn't save your high scores. It doesn't save you for being the cheater. Wicked. Oh, Anime Tackle's there. Wicked. Anime's in the house, man. Yeah, Anime tried that anime version of Streets of Rage 2, but I'm not really familiar with the characters, man. So wasn't exactly familiar with them. Yeah, so let's have a look. Okay. Okay. So there is actually a cheat for this to get unlimited shurikens. Not one that you have to put in via a trainer, but one that just works somehow, right? Oh, this is the other one, right? Okay, but the magic is unlimited. Yeah, I got unlimited shurikens, boys. Yeah, ninja hiding in the tree. Really, really cool, man. The enemy does some really good ROM hacks, man. And obviously he's made the Mega Drive Earthian better by introducing saves on there. But you know, for anyone out there, guys, with Earthian, support it. Make sure you buy a version of the game. We want more games like that, so please support versions of games like that. Let me just... Oh, okay, I thought I had unlimited magic. Why is that not? Oh, okay. All right, it's not running out, right? Okay. Some powered up. Do you know what? You know that new Shinobi game? It's a good game. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I kind of stopped playing it. I know I want to go back to it, but one thing that made it difficult to go back to, it's not Metroidvania or anything, but there is some backtracking and stuff to do in it, and there's bits where you go like down and back, and I just want a left to right game, guys. That's what I want. I want a left to right game that I can just play. That's what I want. I don't want any exploration whatsoever. I want an arcade style game. I think this is the better Shinobi game. What's the other Shinobi game as well that's out? You know what? Have a bit of that. Okay, I am super powerful. We're playing this with cheats, guys. Everyone waiting on. Oh yeah, lots of people. So what have I got delivery? So I hacked like my PS4 ages ago, yeah. So I hacked it ages ago, but it was a cumbersome hack, man. And so now I saw a disc on AliExpress. Well, a friend of mine kind of told me about it. When I say that friend, it's Anime Otaku. I was like, Anime, it was long to hack it. I had to put in a memory stick, go over to my PC, run a script. It was long. And anytime you turned it off, you lost the hack. I remember the wolf hack because I remember my kids seeing it and going, oh, look, Dad, this is the wolf hack, when they were obviously a lot younger. And now it's got a disc apparently. So I just want to set it up. I've got the VR headset for it. I just want to give it to the boys, you know, and just be like, use this. I think this is the better Shinobi game on the Mega Drive. I know people like Shadow Dancer. Right, let's run something else because I am kind of cheating here. So, Fix It Felix. Let's check this out. Not too familiar with this game, but let's have a look. I thought FedEx were more on top of things. FedEx, who were the bad ones? I can't remember. Oh no, FedEx are rubbish, man. They were good at one point. So when I was getting my unlimited lives, right? Let's put a trainer in. Let's just yeah. So when I was getting a D25, by the way, guys, for anyone out there that wants to buy a D25, don't buy it just yet. I bought it just in case something happens with it, but nothing is happening with it at the moment. So. Hopefully some stuff will happen with it in the future. So I just wanted it there, right? Just in order to make content. But man, it said it was coming out for delivery in the UK. Then it was in France. Then it was in the UK. Man, it was so random how it went. And the worst thing is, I know a few people that bought a DE25 Nano. But what happened was no one paid tax on it, man. I got stung with tax as well. I had to pay like 50 or 60 pounds in VAT on top of it, man. And you know, like FedEx charge you like a 12 pound admin charge as well. So that kind of sucked, man. But I've got it. I'm hoping something comes of it. I haven't even opened up the box yet or anything about, you know, regarding it. I've just gone and it's in my cupboard. I don't know. I just don't see the point in doing an unboxing for it. What am I going to do an unboxing for? It's not something that can be used at the moment. It's not. I can't even bother opening it. I should really check it to make sure it works. But I bought an EverDrive 2 years ago. I only set it up yesterday before the stream. Thanks Anime Otaku for speeding that process as well. I actually had to head back to Germany to pick up Christmas. Wow. Okay, move abroad. Wow, man, that's quite a long journey, man, and to think that, you know, I moan when my wife says go to the shop at the end of the road and pick up some milk. But that's just me. I'm a lazy guy. Let's play that turtle sound because I kind of like it. Yeah. Hopefully it's not clanging too much with that. So was there a Wreck-It Ralph game before? Was Wreck-It Ralph the character in Fix It Phoenix? And I'm pretty sure that was it a Nintendo game, and is this some kind of port or some kind of fan thing that I'm playing? Well, I'm invincible, so okay, this is going to be boring because I turned on too many cheats. But hey, interesting there. ZPF's a good game, but I feel like there's a little bit of nudity when it starts, and I feel like I just don't want any hassle from YouTube, you know, like saying, oh, you know, you're playing porn or something on here. It didn't happen last time, but I'm very cautious about that, shall we say. So these are the Billy Time Games hacks. Remember, Billy Time Games at the moment is working with Shane Lynch on bringing us a really good version of the Sega Channel or Sega Channel Revive, where you go through literally the online experience but offline. I've got the ROMs ready for kind of when it's out. Right, okay, let's have a look. What should we do? should we do? What we got under prototypes? Ninja Gaiden, okay, out of Vortex, okay, cool. Nothing there that I've found. What's under fan games and homebrew? Oh, ZPF, the full versions, 3+. Okay, we were going to have a look at, well, let's have a look at one of Billy Time games, because he does some really good stuff. So he's done like a lot of SRAM stuff where your saves are saved, but he's done like some really cool stuff as well. Like a game that might be really hard. Okay, so look, cannon fodder, like it saves instead of password, or your password save into the SRAM, I guess. Really cool. Comic Zone 2 times damage to make the game a bit easier. So some games, here we go. Let's try Contra Hard Corps. Now I know some people really like this game, but honestly, when it comes to Contra, at least for me, nothing beats the Super Nintendo version, Contra 3. Love that game. Absolutely love that game. Let's have a look. Right. And a massive shout out to Billy Time Games, man. Dude, really do appreciate your efforts. It's freaking amazing. Everything that you actually do is so amazing. Absolutely love it. Love your work, dude. So yeah, looking forward to what you and Shane Lynch release, man, and hopefully soon. Okay, so this was the Mega Drive version. Some people really do say this is the better version, but maybe look. So if I was more Mega Drive than SNES growing up, then maybe I'd be like, this is that game, right? But I wasn't. I was all in Super Nintendo around for the console wars, man. I was Super Nintendo. But look, you can pick like a wolf in here with shades on, man. I'm gonna have to pick the wolf with shades, called Fang. By the way, guys, if you like, I think it's a hack of Order of Ecclesia. They've got a hack of that where you can pick all the characters out of this Contra game, and it is fabulous, man. It plays so well. Really well. Like I can't believe how well the game plays, right? It just plays really well. You can build the characters, and it is like a shmup, right? What button am I pressing? Okay, B. Look, those things, that enemy there, right, with that spider leg monster thing, that legit is stuff out of Nightmares. We've got a bomb as well. Oh, okay, so A and O. What does A do? Oh wow, got a nice little slide there. That was pretty cool. Okay, remember this game is one and dead, man. Even with 2-time damage, I just suck at this, man. Oof. And there you go, guys. That was super quick. I actually, oh, okay, sorry, that's the German one, yeah. So going back to FedEx, definitely a big joke. So Desert Strike, okay, co-pilot perks, okay. Desert Strike was cool. Wow, man. I don't know if I've got the latest works from Billy Time Games here, but he's done some really cool ones. So, oh, Golden Axe, stronger attacks. Golden Axe 2-time strength. Golden Axe 3 Redux. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's have a look at a couple of Golden Axe one. Let's look at 2-time strength, because I don't know if the extra strength is as much as 2, or the 2 times is more than extra strength. Let's go with that. I was SNES kid too until 3rd grade. Somebody at school flea market sold the Sega Genesis for $20. Wow, that's a good deal, man. A brilliant deal with 2 games included. Asterix and Sonic. Shinobi went to somebody else. Wow, man, that's really cool. Oh, Golden Axe 2, right? Okay, sorry. This was interesting though. I did buy this. Okay, I always have to pick the female just because of the magic in part 1. So this one you don't get she's got the kick. Okay. So yeah, in this one here you grab books instead of like the potions. They still got the same thing the first one. The enemies on the edge, you can't get them. Look, and you always end up losing there. So let's. Oh wow, okay, is that a back attack now? I'm not sure. I actually had this. I had this on cartridge. I mean, to be honest, Golden Axe is quite fair. Are these the guys that give the books? Yeah. So they give the books. That's the magic you get in here. I mean, I'm not complaining that I'm stronger. Nice, nice. Oh, wow. Oh, see, look, I tried getting him a third time, but no, it was a 2-book limit. Not a bad game by any means, guys. I do hope there's some cooler mounts in this, though. Like that mount from Golden Axe 1, you know, it's like something out of a surreal dream. That half kind of dolphin head tail thing, man, it's pretty nuts. Come on. Okay, got him. Okay, the boss time. Okay, let's use the magic and run another one. I wonder if the 2 times attack works works with a magic as well. Should do, really. Okay, let's look at Golden Axe 3 Redux. So that's a color, right? Reduxes are usually like yeah, different colors of the game. So okay, 1 coin only. So I think this was this on the Sega channel? It was one of those ones there. I know people really like that Revenge of the Death Adder, and hopefully we'll get a MiSTer call for it. Well, they always pick the Panther, not really that great, the big dude. All right, let's go. All right, we'll stick with a female one actually. Why has she got lightning thing there? She's got fire magic, not lightning magic. I'll be honest with you, I think this is the worst Golden Axe out of the 3, or the original trilogy. Well, I guess even Revenge of the Death Adder. Yeah, I'm never really a fan of this, to be honest. I thought it was weak compared to part 1 will always be the best. You know, the nostalgia attached to it. But okay. But yeah, part 3 is weak, man. Let's go something else. Let's have a look at some of oh, so these games were really cool. Bit long to get into on stream, but yeah, the Jungle Strike, Desert Strike, Nuclear Strike, really cool. Okay, so maximum oh, so these are really good. So what Billy Time Games has done is he's got games with an XP system. So as you play, as you play, you kind of level up, man. Yeah, Michael. But Golden Axe was a favorite in the arcade. I really liked it, man. And the weird thing is, like back in the day, I preferred the arcade version to the Mega Drive. Like I'd see a lot of differences. And now when I played like the Mega Drive version, it's very on par with the arcade version. It's very close. But the arcade version for some reason always just felt beefier back in the day. But now you know, now I do. The Mega Drive version is fantastic, man. Okay, so Spider-Man and Venom. Let's do this. Oh man, I had such a big lunch at my aunt's. I'm still like full up from it, man. Oh, okay, attack. Oh, he's got a shield. Okay, nice stuff. Oh, nice. Do like his little shoulder barge. So these XP games are really good. You level up as you go on, and you become like more powerful. So in essence, you know, you become stronger. So the game, in a sense, becomes easier. Really good stuff he's done here. Kind of like turns a classic game, gives it a little bit of a modern lick to it, because some of these games were difficult. I don't know about this one in particular, but you know, like Billy Time Games done the SNES Star Wars trilogy games that were supposed to be, well, they are very difficult. They were difficult back in the day. They were beautiful. I remember seeing Star Wars and thinking like, wow, this is amazing. But yeah, so Billy Time Games has fixed those apparently. One of the ones I really like, actually. Let me put that on. I think it's Revenge of Shinobi. Revenge of Shinobi. Let me show you here. This is just something. So this may well have bothered a lot of people as kids. So if you had Revenge of Shinobi, right? So you had Revenge of Shinobi and the jump, right? I'll give an example of this, and then we'll move out to some other games. So shout out to Yuzo Koshiro as well for doing the soundtrack for this. So this game over here, like the double jump, right? So if you wanted to double jump, you had to be like at the apex there and do it. So like there. But now you can jump any time before you reach the apex. So you can't jump on the way down. Like if I try and jump now, I can't on the way down, right? But at any point in the first half of the jump, until you reach the apex, you can jump. So you can, you know, do that. Whereas previously you had to do, sorry, done it too late there. So previously you'd have to do that and get it exactly at the apex. Like that. But now look, as soon as I go off the floor or a little bit off the floor, I can jump. And it's just made the game so much better. And that's something that obviously, you know, like the new Shinobi game that come out, it doesn't suffer from that. You can jump anytime within the first half. So Sega themselves kind of fixed that in the later Shinobi games. Anyway, I'm dead over there, but this is the kind of stuff that Billy Time Games does. That's why, like, I'm a massive fan of his work, man. Really, really big fan of his work. Just think it's amazing what he does. Like, just adds this stuff to games that it really does add value to, like, your older games. So yeah, good stuff here. Okay, Spider-Man X Kingpin, DX, okay, good stuff here. Talking of DX stuff, oh, what's this? Alternative colors, reverse XP system, right, okay. XP system, okay, cool. So you get more powerful as you go on. Max is the best character. Again, lots and lots of just tweaks and stuff here. He even made one for like Streets of Rage 3, which I'm not sure if I've got. That was one of his later ones. Okay, Street Fighter 2. Oops, all bonus spin. I don't know what that is, but I'm intrigued to go and try it. Evil Ryu, oh, that sounds good. Let's try this one with Evil Ryu. That should be a lot of fun to check out. Yeah, let's check that out. It's yeah, just love the imagination of the guy, man. What he kind of does here. But here we go. We've got Evil Ryu on Mega Drive. Oh, so this is Super Street Fighter, right? Not Champion Edition. Let's have a look. Where's Evil Ryu? You know, one thing about the Mega Drive and playing it on an 8-bit dual controller, it just works. Okay, I'm hoping that that's Evil Ryu over there. Don't know how to pick him. Do you have mid-roll ads? No. No. So what I've got is so you've got 3 options for adverts, right? You've got free. You've got like minimal, and then you've got medium, and then you've got heavy. I always put it on the lowest one available, which is low. So as far as I knew, you should only get ads at the very beginning, but obviously that's YouTube just being sneaky. So before, the minimal used to be an ad at the beginning when you enter the stream. The medium one meant you would get some midstream ones, and the heavy one would mean you'd get lots and lots of ads. I'll put it on minimal, but what I will do is I really do enjoy doing the streams. So what I'll probably do is I will during the time of the stream, I'll turn monetization off. But what is it? After the stream ends, I'll monetize it for anyone that watches the replay, which to be honest, streams are more there when they're live. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that, dude. I did try. I don't think I can change it now. Let me see if I can change it in between. Yeah, it's gotten really, really bad. Let me see if I can change the monetization during the stream. I'm just looking at the options now. Oh, monetization, I can. Oh, okay, look, I'm turning monetization off now, guys. I will show you. Just to give you like a little bit of an idea, and I'll show you guys on screen. Oh, can I? Okay, done. Save. Right, guys, please let me know if you see ads, because I have actually, let me just reset this. I have actually turned off ads. I want your experience to be good. So if you do want to super like or become a member, that really, really will help out. Why are you laughing? But yeah, ads are off now, guys. Ads are completely off. I'll give you an example. Bear with me a second. Your call is important to me, and you are #1 in the queue. That was not even funny. Why am I even laughing? I don't know. I just laugh sometimes, right? So let me show you. Chat answer, but right. Okay, let's. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to show you. I didn't really know you could do that. Oh, okay, cool. Going to right. Okay, cool. Bear with me. I'm just working on some stuff in the background while you watch some beautiful Street Fighter. So at least the good thing is I can actually turn this. Oh man, where's this Telegram desktop folder gone? Bear with me. I just need to find this folder. Okay, oh, cool. Right, I've got it up now. So what I have done is I have done this, guys. Sorry, it's going to just appear on screen really quickly. So there you go. I've done that now. So where monetization was on, look, I had it on low before. You can see it on screen there, but I've just gone and I've gone and pressed off now. So there's no monetization on this video any longer. I'm really hoping, please, it's really important here. Do let me know if you see adverts, right? Because if you see adverts, then I'm going to turn it on, but I'll leave it on low anyway, because if YouTube's going to show you adverts regardless of me not being monetized, then honestly, I'd rather just get that ad revenue anyway. But the most important thing here is I want you guys to have a good stream experience, and if that means turning off monetization, so be it. I enjoy the stream, so I appreciate you guys hanging out and doing it. So if you do press that like button and subscribe to the channel, then not only do I love it, but Arcade Karen loves it with a trusty tea bag. She just farted out a heart. I don't know how many times I'm going to make that joke, but it seemed kind of funny there. But yeah, guys, really important. Do let me know do let me know if you see any more adverts now, because I have turned off monetization, and I'm saying it a few times, and that's just in case anyone else missed it. Trying to see if there's anything here near the bottom that I really want to check out. Not so Xeno Crisis SRAM. Okay, so that's safe stuff here, but we've got a cheap version of Xeno Crisis as well. But that Xeno Crisis is a really good game. So Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I know people like that game, but I never really was into that game. So it's nice to see Billy Time has done a lot of stuff here. So, this was kind of interesting. Altered Beast. That's something that's in the works. It's a fan game, which is now getting a sequel. Oh, wicked. Nice one, Chris Mullen. That's absolutely superb. Oh, man. Mark Smith, thank you so much, man. You've actually just... thank you. Monetization. There you go, man. Good wills. Thank you so much, dude. You are freaking awesome. And for that reason, I'll give you some turtle sound effect. There you go. Probably mixed in with that and it's all clanging. But here we go. So we have now got this Altered Beast 2. And here we got Fabiano Digital. Sorry, it was the way it was kind of stuck together there. So this is really interesting. I look forward to this becoming a fully fledged game. It's nice. Like, I liked Altered Beast, and I'll tell you what, Altered Beast is one of those games that when you play it on emulation, you really suffer, right? Because it's got the kind of controls where you need to be like right bang on with stuff, right? If you're even slightly out, like, it's kind of sluggish. That there looks like some kind of bad chicken kind of wing there, man. Let's jump up and get that. Here we go. Now, look at that. looks like something just mutated from a KFC bucket, man. And one of Colonel Saunders. I think I can see like the nine secret herbs and spices, or whatever the Colonel has in there, right? Absolutely superb, right? Okay. doing badly here, but hey, that's what it's about. But this is really, really cool. Love this project. This looks really good on a CRT, by the way, I have to say. A lot of it does, but I do also like the clean image that I get with the Morph4K. Look at that, every time I go to kick something, man, that pillar comes out. What? Getting on here. Okay, let's punch that. Yeah, fun kind of thing to check out. Guys, if you want to see any games, just remember the usual, just hit me up in block capitals, put the games you want to see in block capitals, and I'll gladly run through them, man. Happy to run through games on this stream. Stream's roughly going to be about 2 hours, so how long we've been streaming for now? 40 minutes, so we've got another hour and 20 minutes. There's plenty of games we can do. All right, he's dead. Let's go here, but this is cool. This is the Final Fight Mega Drive version. Let's run a bit of that. Yeah, wicked, man. Yeah, so guys, so with this one here, there was what's his name? Friend, I don't know. Moro Xavier, right? He's the guy that has brought this out, right? And I saw a lot of people online saying that this is it's not an accurate version of Final Fight, right? But you know what? I really enjoyed this version of Final Fight. Like, really like this version of Final Fight. So, to me, I say that this here is actually like what's the best way to kind of say it, right? So I see this as a completely different version of Final Fight. Like, it's a great version of Final Fight. It's a version of Final Fight that I enjoy playing. Yes, it's not gonna be exactly like the original Final Fight. Some of the mechanics, some of how it goes. I know Moro Xavier wants to get this as accurate as to the Final Fight as he can, but in all honesty, I actually don't mind it the way it is. I really like it the way it is. It feels as a game in and of itself, and if it wasn't to make it like Final Fight, I'd be quite happy. I mean, I like Final Fight. I played a lot of it as a kid, but I don't know it inside out. Like, I don't know all the tricks and all this stuff here as well. But yeah, man, yeah, his version is really good, and it plays differently as far as the mechanics and stuff go. But you've got like some hardcore people that are really into Final Fight, and what they'll say is, no, this is wrong, that is wrong. But honestly, guys, like, I have to look at it and go, it's the same game. Like, often, right? Let's go back to that golden era of the arcade, right? Where we would play a game in the arcade, and when we get home, and we'd have the home version where we had it on our Master System on NES, whether we had it on our SNES, or whether we had it on our Mega Drive, right? Whatever system we had it on, a lot of the time there was a lot of compromises that had to be made in order to fit the game on a home system rather than the powerful arcade hardware. And the games were different, yet we still bloody love them. So why can't we love this version of Final Fight? Like, it is freaking good. So I've heard a lot of people like really like take a dig at it, and in all honesty, like, I found it kind of annoying. It's like, look, he's added an extra character into it. It is freaking amazing, man. It is absolutely amazing. Oh wow, Michael Dilemma sent 5 pixel. Dude, you're too generous, man. Thank you so much, man. You are freaking awesome, man. You know who bloody loves you as well? Karen loves you, man. But she's saying yeah, go and enjoy your Mr. Multi-System, right? I've been waking up early, guys, so if I go a little bit wacko sometimes, look at this, look, it's got color options and stuff in there, man. I mean, the guy's hitting the ball out of the damn park, man, like, absolutely amazing. We've got Maki, because she's the original character in here, and I do like the color variations we've got. I like the color blue, so that's there. Dude, you're freaking awesome, man. Thank you so much. Chris Stokes, you know what, we've got ZPF, but there's a little bit of titty in there, and I don't really like, sometimes if YouTube picks that up, what it can do is it can brand your channel like an adult channel. So I've gotten away with doing ZPF a few times, but it's not something that I'm not comfortable running it all the time. I'd rather do a video on it and just cut out the titties. And the other thing is, Karen also gets jealous, right? So she's like, no, the only titties on here are mine. So that's one of the reasons I tend, because I remember it's got some like artwork, like it's the intro at the beginning or something. I remember seeing it in there. I mean, I don't really see anything that bad about it, but hey, sometimes you get weird stuff from YouTube, man, where YouTube are like, you know what, I remember one time, like, someone done me, so I think it's the Castlevania outro I've got on most of my videos. Someone done that on Reddit, and I contacted them. I said, look, I really like it. Do you mind if I use it on my channel? And they were really nice. They said, mate, use it as much as you want, yeah? So what happened was I linked their profile, and on their profile, like within like their Reddit, so I like the juggles in this as well, by the way. So within their Reddit profile, what they had was they had some Reddit posts that they made that may have had like some, like not fully adult content as far as I know, but it may have had like a picture of some nudity or something in there, or like a statue. And YouTube checked the links that, like, so it checked the link that I put plus what was within posted by that profile. It was really weird, and it gave me a warning, and it said, look, because this is your first time, it's not much, we're not going to do anything about it. Oh, by the way, Mackie can't pick up the pipe in this, man. I was trying to do it, she can't pick up the pipe. Girls can't pick up pipes, man. Man. But yeah, so what was it? Yeah, so it gave me that warning, and after that I was very careful. That's why, you know, the weekly news video now, what I generally tend to do is I tend to so I instead of putting every single source on there, I do it on a Metal Game Solid post, because it goes on Metal Game Solid, and then those ones are kind of like embedded into text, and hopefully that will circumvent if there's anything that YouTube considers dodgy. And it's terrible getting through to YouTube, getting through to a human. I had some issues with copyright strikes previously, and it took quite a bit of time to get a human to have a look at it, like a lot. I had to go on social media, go crazy with it, really go vocal, get other people involved and whatnot, and you know, then I kind of got a human response, and I got a human to look at it. But it's all automated, man. And you know, now we live in the era of AI, and like a disclaimer here, guys, I use AI for work. I know there's a lot of hate towards it, but sometimes with the things I do at work, and it's not, I'm not really a coder, I'm not a major IT guy or anything like that, but sometimes I have to write like plans, or like crisis plans, or just like big boring documents about something, and AI like ChatGPT or Google, I've got Google Gemini because I bought a Pixel. They gave me like a year's free subscription. So what I'll do is it really like if I've got something that will take me like, let's say 16 hours of solid work, right? So we're talking like you know, like a couple of days of flat out working on it, I can get it done in like 4 hours, right? I can get it done in like a quarter of the time. So for me, it's definitely a tool that I use, but I never hired that I use it, man. Like I use it, and yeah, so it's handy on that. But I also feel for a lot of people that, you know, artists that had a job and they were doing stuff and they were thriving with that, and AI just came and destroyed a big part of that. Even though I have to say, whenever I do art with AI, it doesn't have that human kind of feeling with it, right? It just doesn't feel the same. There's been some decent stuff with prompts and stuff that I've seen, but like generally, you know, human art will be there. So I definitely feel for that. So, you know, I think it has its uses. It has some positives about it, and it has some negatives about it, man. I was trying to do something actually. Sometimes you try and do something with AI, and AI just can't do it. So I had to, instead of AI, I had to use RI, which by the way stands for Real Intelligence, something that I lack. What are you guys laughing for? I'm not that daft. All right, okay, so this is a big shout out to Moro Xavier. Guy's freaking awesome. Really good guy. Let's put something else on. What else have we got on here? Oh, Mega Castlevania. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Let's have a look at that. I am Mark Smith. If Capcom had made an opportunity to release something back, yeah, it would have sold that if we're talking about Final Fight on the Mega Drive. Absolutely. I mean, we've got a Mega CD version. Yeah, YouTube. Oh man, yeah, YouTube, all that stuff. So, Video Game Esoterica messaged me the other day. Me and him talk quite a lot. We're good friends. We've not been speaking as much as we used to, but it's just busy, man. At my last job, I used to be able to have. Oh, this doesn't work on the MiSTer, I don't think. Or did it work on the MiSTer? No, maybe it doesn't at the moment. All right, let's run something else. So this is like a little bit of an effort here, not the greatest out here. Shadow Dancer, it's arcade Shadow Dancer for the Mega Drive. I always preferred the arcade one, but yeah, like, so me and VG, when I had my old job and I used to do night shifts, and that had a lot of time to talk. So I'd be on night and it'd be daytime in the USA where he is in Chicago. So we talk a lot. But he sent me saying, look, YouTube have put this option in by default where YouTube can decide to upscale or improve my voice or improve my audio, improve my visuals using AI. And they're so sneaky, they don't really tell you about it, they just sneak it in. So what I did was, obviously I turned it off. And you know, big shout out to VGE for actually, you know, telling me on that. Like he's a good guy, man. You know, he's helped me out with you know, he's helped me out with the channel and stuff before. It's always a two-way street. You know, I'm happy to help him as well with anything. But generally speaking, he's very helpful, very nice guy, man. So that was nice of him to kind of get that. But yeah, he's cool guy. We keep talking about doing like a collaboration at some point, but we never get around to it. I just go off and do my thing. He does his thing. But one thing I do once in a while is I do like to start a video saying, "Hey everybody, welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja. I have a fun and exciting episode for you today." And then yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so this is nowhere near as good as the arcade. As you can notice, my canine companion is bloody missing, and the way the enemies are, bounce, bounce, then you die. Right, let's go. So the enemies that are like up above or below you, they're kind of like hard coded around you or right on top of you, so they just kind of follow you wherever you go. But guys, I'm happy to take requests if you just bang them in there in block capitals. This is about my hacks. Okay, so that's an older one. Amy and Sonic 1, Teenage Mutant. Oh, this is one of the best ROM hacks I've ever seen, guys. Really good. Your laugh track reminds me of watching Benny Hill. Yeah, I used to like Benny Hill. I watched this video. Someone was it a video? No, it was on the radio where someone said, "Look, we're going to do a social experiment, and the experiment is, if you play the Benny Hill soundtrack to anything, it automatically becomes funny, right?" And it is actually true. Like whatever these guys played. So whatever these guys played, so they played a really boring and serious news video, a news talk where it said, you know what, like all these people have died in a tragic crash, but at the same time, underneath that you had and you couldn't help laughing. It's the same time, like honestly, like I'll do this experiment now, right? Like adding canned laughter makes stuff funny, right? So if I was to say just something like blah, 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 boom boom basha basha, it's not even funny, but all of a sudden sometimes people just start laughing. And that's why, so there's a show that I used to watch called Red Dwarf. Really liked Red Dwarf, right? Well, we got SNK in chat as well, man. SNK Kev, how you doing there, my brother from another mother? So what was it? So Red Dwarf, used to watch it, and then they did one season where they removed the canned laughter, and it was horrible to watch. Like it was good. So then what someone did was someone like put canned laughter in there, and I think they uploaded it to YouTube or somewhere, and or there was a torrent of it available, and watching those was like absolutely banging. It was like, wow, you needed that canned laughter in there, man. That canned laughter is essentially what makes you laugh a lot more. Like it is funny without it, but that canned laughter, like laughing as part of a group, right? It's funny. It's like when you've got a group like laughing with you, it automatically becomes funny. And a prime example of that is, guys, I used to be like really good at insulting. In fact, like in school, I had the reputation for like, don't mess with this guy, he will cuss stuff off you. When I got older, I stopped cussing because I don't like insulting people's parents or whatever. You know, someone's parents out there could be, you know, passed away, and all of a sudden I'm kind of mocking them. So I get away from that. But in school, it was no holds barred. But I remember at my last work, right? So there was well, my last job. There were there was 3 different teams, right? When we worked around the clock, there was always one of us on, and the other team, like this other guy used to crack rubbish jokes, right? But the thing is, he had these 2 guys with him that always laughed at his jokes. So when I said something witty to insult him, and it was bloody funny, they just didn't laugh, but they laughed at his rubbish jokes. So I could not compete with that, man. I got defeated by that because, well, no one's laughing. You know, if no one's laughing, is it actually funny? You could say the funniest thing ever, no one laughs, right? But it's not funny. But then someone could say like the rubbishest thing ever, like, oh, I thought this was a never-ending pen, but this pen has actually run out of ink. And you press the canned button laughter, then all of a sudden, even I'm laughing. That wasn't even funny. There you go. That's the power of canned laughter, man. I kind of wish if I had canned laughter in real life, man. Yeah, that'd be a good one to have. I think I'm gonna buy one of them keyrings that makes a sound. And when I go around talking to people, I'm gonna press the canned laughter button. I absolutely love the canned laughter, man. I can't find it again though. On there's like when you got this Stream Deck, you've got like a marketplace where you can add sounds. And I keep looking for it. I can't find it. They keep trying to sell me crap, man. And that's what you get in this day and age. You just get people just trying to sell you everything. You're like simply going, oh, you know what? I think I'll go and do this. Oh yeah, do you want to sign up for a subscription service, man? Every app, right? Every app that you get out there, honestly, is literally, or every business now is the equivalent of a crack dealer, right? Hear me out, right? A crack dealer. What does a crack? I think there's a V-Sync issue here, or at least on my screen, maybe not on OBS, but so what happens is a crack dealer's like, yeah man, here, have some free crack, man. Yeah, I'm your best friend, we party, look how it makes you feel. When you get hooked, they're like, nah, there's no more free crack, now you have to pay, right? That's how it works. So every single company, something like Evernote, for example, right? I got Evernote, I started using it, put all my notes in it, unlimited devices, unlimited use and everything. Then they were like, okay, you know what? Now you're down to 4 devices. Then it's like, oh, now you're down to 2 devices. Now it's down to a single device. And anytime I go and look at any notes, the first thing I've got is, do you want this plan? One-off special offer, £80 for the year, right? I don't use it for notes anymore. I actually use Google Keep for my notes, but I have got a whole bunch of notes that are archived on there because I really did like Evernote when it started. So all of a sudden it's like they're trying to hook you on there, and they're trying to hook you to the point where you're so invested in there, you then have to you have to invest into their plan, which I absolutely hate, right? I don't mind paying for stuff, but I've just reduced subscription services, man. Everything. When Netflix last time had their price rise, I cancelled that. I told kids Daddy's going to build a Plex server. Again, a big shout out to Anime Otaku, who really helped me put that Plex server together. So it's all the kids. My kids watch the same bloody cartoons again, whether it's Spider-Man or what else is there? Horrid Henry and Hot Wheels, Lego Ninjago. So once I've got those, they're on the server, they'll just keep watching them again and again. So yeah, kind of got that kind of done there. But all these businesses, that's what they do. There's another one that I used to use called Life 360. So what happened was when my daughter turned 11, so the rule is once you go to secondary school, for my American friends, that's middle school. They get a phone. Now I'm going to work, my kids are going to different schools. My wife can't take all of them to the school. She's got to take the youngest ones to school, right? So right now they're in 3 different schools. My daughter's in college, my middle son's in middle school or secondary school, my youngest one is in primary school, right? So my middle son's kind of had to go secondary school all by himself, same as my daughter. So my daughter got a mobile phone. So when you got it, I looked up some like tracking apps just for safety, just to make sure she gets to school. So the school's half a mile from my house, and it's a walk on the main road, so it's pretty safe to walk down there, right? So, you know, this app Life 360, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I set the school as a marked place. So when my daughter gets to the school, I'll get a notification. It was amazing. At work, I'd get this specific sound playing, then I'll know she's reached school. When she leaves school, I get the notification, and when she reaches home, we get it, right? By the way, I've got it on my phone as well, so my wife knows exactly where I am all the time, and I'm a good boy. I've got nothing to hide, babes. In case you're watching this in Italy, nothing to hide. I love you. And I'm streaming, but I'm streaming and I'm hurting. So anyway, this Life 360, used it for a bit. Now all of a sudden, can't open it without getting those adverts. The good thing is though, the notification still works. If I don't open the app, I'll just get the notification saying, you know, your son's reached school. In fact, I haven't got it on for my daughter's college, but you know, my daughter's 17 now. Maybe I should still have it for safety. I just don't want her to feel, I don't want her to feel that I'm observing her. I've not really got it for that. I'm very trusting with my kids. They've been good, man. I trust my kids. I haven't really caught them doing anything here. However, though, I do find my 11-year-old spending 45 minutes in the bathroom. But yeah, they're good kids. They're good, trusting kids. But safety first, man. You know, you want that on there. You just want the satisfaction to know your kids have gone to school. I remember actually one time my daughter never came home. And usually if there's detention or something, you get a text from the school. In fact, I can tell you one thing now, I get more emails from my kids' schools combined and text than I do from my work. And I get a fair few emails from my work. So I remember one time my daughter never came home. So I contacted the school and I said, look, my daughter's not home yet. And they said, no, the night she left. So I said to them, no. I said, I'm looking at the app on her phone and I can see that she's in school. And they're like, oh. I said, please go and find out what happened. So they found out and it was like, oh yeah, the whole class got detention because a few people were annoying, right? Like group punishment or whatever. So that was really, really cool. And the other thing about this app is it's on my wife's phone, right? My wife, love her to bits, but she drives me nuts when it comes to directions, right? If I tell her I have to go and pick her up from somewhere, she's out somewhere with her kids or friends, instead of telling me I'm outside McDonald's on like the high street, right? She'll tell me, oh, it's not outside Subway, but you know, if you cross the road from Subway and you go around the corner, it's not that way, but if you look from there, you can see this shop. I'm standing opposite that. I swear to you, it drives me nuts. Like, it drives me nuts. So, do you know what I do now? I just tell her, look, wherever you are, just cool. Like, I'll just look at the app, or I'll tell her location share on WhatsApp, which is quite accurate as well. And I'll just look at it, and I'll just go pick her up, and then I'll tell her this is where I am, and I'll give her clear, concise instructions with the street name of exactly where I am. And you know what? She still bloody gets lost. But that's my wife. Absolutely love her though, man. I think, so here's the thing, my wife and the kids are away and the house is quiet. And when they're here, I'm like, oh man, I want the quiet, right? Now that they're bloody gone, I so miss the quiet, man. I so miss the noise. So I really, really do miss that noise. Okay, what's this here? Revision 1, okay, arcade patch. Ooh, Cadillac and Dinosaur. By the way, this is a very, very early work in progress, but you get that. Any of the family guys out there, when you're away from your kids, you just find it unusual and weird. Oh, while we got a bit of quiet, let's play that turtle sound. Love that sound. Nothing to do with the game. I just like it. Okay, so here we go. Cadillac and Dinosaurs for the SEGA Mega Drive. I think there's a SNES version in the works as well, but this is a very, very early. I don't even know if this is going to get complete. This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. We'll have to go and play some retail games at the moment. I feel like this has just been a stream of homebrew and hacks and whatnot. Maybe we should go into the retail games. Let's get into the retail games. There's not really... Move along, guys. There's not much to see here. Right, okay, so let's go... these are animated ones, so let's go USA. And let's find some Mega Drive exclusives in here. Let's see if anything kind of shows up here. Right, okay. Oh, Caliber 50. Not a Mega Drive exclusive, but I want to check that out because this is something that Hedgehog is currently working on, and hopefully we'll get this soon for our devices like the MiSTer and the Unlock Pocket. This was really cool in the arcade. The plane crashes here, you come out, you land in the jungle, and naturally everyone's hostile. They're not like, yo man, come chill, smoke a doobie with us. By the way, don't do doobies, all that stuff's bad. But it's just coming out. We're getting the arcade version. This is something that I played in the arcade. It's not something I heavily played in the arcade. So back in the day when you went to the arcades, you got to play like a whole bunch of games, right? But sometimes you would play some games like once or twice. And then there'd be games that you'd play again and again and again, lots and lots of times. Like the games you ended up playing lots and lots of times were the games that were local. Oh, wow, okay, so it's got rotate here. So the A and C are rotate. I'll tell you what, the graphics are far off from the arcade from what I recall. I do not remember. I mean, the Mega Drive, I've seen much better colors than this on the Mega Drive. Oh, Wicked Bullets are unlimited, so I should just keep my finger on it then. That's what she said. Okay, a bit delayed there because I have to let go of the controller and do it. Okay, oh, how's the... Oh, okay, so you double tap the fire button. And you fire the grenade there. At least I think that's how you do it. Okay, I kind of look forward to the arcade release, right? This doesn't... It's not doing it for me. Anyone, guys, name me your favorite Mega Drive games and we can definitely get those... we can get those going there, man. Oh, flamethrower. I mean, this isn't a bad game. I think this will look better from this. I need to fix my PVM, man. I mean, nothing's broken about the PVM, but since I've been messing about with, like, I changed my INI settings when I got the Morph, and I got direct video and everything going. So I kind of like my PVM shows in bloody black and white whenever I play anything, right? So I need to make some I need to make some adjustments to get it in color again. But I feel like this will look much better on a CRT, the way it was designed to be played. But this almost feels like someone looked at Caliber 50 and made it in something like Game Maker, right? It just doesn't hold up to games of that era that well, right? Let's run this. Remember, guys, any games? Cast of Illusion, that was a big game. Let me see if anyone's... Oh, Kid Chameleon. Chris Mullen, absolutely, my G. Let's do Kid Chameleon, or should I say, Chameleon. Ah, banging, alrighty. Alright, okay. We'll watch the intro to this. This was a banger of a game, guys, back in the day. Just an absolute amazing game. This was so I used to go to school with a guy, so I went to like a couple of different middle schools, secondary schools, and one of them, I actually came back to my original school. I went to like a mixed school, that was cool, and then I went to an all-boys school. Man, that was rough, man, rough as hell, I tell you. But yeah, I came back to when I was in the all-boys school, I had a friend there, and him and his brother used to buy like a game, but he never opened the new game until he completed the previous one. I remember my friend was waiting for his older brother to complete whatever game it was before they were allowed, or he was allowed to play this, because he would just not open any other game. But let's go Kid Chameleon. That was a nice intro. Kid Chameleon. So this is the kid with the leather jacket, right? Looking really cool. That could well, turn into different stuff like a chameleon. Oh, Echo the Dolphin. So here's something, Anime Otaku. We're going to run that one for sure. But something, a little bit of trivia here, right? I don't know what it is about like water games. This is going to sound really weird, right? But games with a lot of water in there, they make me feel like, I don't know if it's nauseous, but it's a really weird feeling I get. Like, so if I play like a lot of water-based games, it's like, you know, when you play like a game like Pokemon or something, it says your Pokemon is struck by fear and is frozen from fear. I almost feel like that with water games. I'll give it a shot because I remember playing it a little bit back there, but it makes me, I can't play games like that are based around water too much. Mind you, I did play Wave Race on the Nintendo 64 the other day, and I didn't get that feeling on there. But I don't know what it is about just seeing a lot of water in games and whatnot. It almost spooks me out somewhat, man. So I've kind of stayed away from water games. But honestly, this doesn't mean that I'm totally scared of water. Honestly, like I bath. I've definitely had a bath within the last month. Like, no, I'm kidding. I bath quite regularly, man. I bath quite regularly. At the very latest, every 2 days, but generally I like to shower every day, man. And yeah, hygiene is important. So that's one thing I need to keep an eye on my mum for. Once people get dementia, that hygiene stuff, you really need to keep an eye with it. That's why usually when I'm doing the evening chores, I'm actually like brushing the teeth, getting the toothbrush in the mouth and doing each tooth one by one and whatnot. But I'll tell you one thing. So my mum was brought up in a village for like the first, I don't know, 14, 15 years of her life. So I go on YouTube and I put on like morning routine for different villages from around the world. So you've got like Asia, you've got different places in Europe. So you've got like Vietnam and them like standing in water doing fishing, and you got like India and Pakistan where they're milking cows and making all this stuff. And she absolutely loves it, man. So it's quite good. I know TV is not the greatest thing, but when I'm at home with her, you know, that's one of the things where I need to keep, that's one of the things I can keep her entertained with for a bit of time. The other thing is I try and get her outings with her sisters, which is really cool. She's got like, there's 6 sisters, all of them live in London now, and between them they kind of share her like 1 day a week most days. Sometimes they skip whatever, but it means she gets like an outing during the day. Have no idea what sister she's going with tomorrow, but they'll text me and let me know. Chris, I feel like I don't need to play this. I feel like the attract mode on this is really, really good. But what I am going to do is I'm going to just shut my mic a second just to take a little sip of my drink, which is actually water today. Actually, you know what, Chris? Let's give this a shot. It isn't a game that I've so played, but I remember seeing this. I remember seeing this in the magazines. Can I do a Mario Bros style jump? Oh, sorry, man. B is jump. Right, I was pressing C there. Okay, good. What power have I got? So even though this is good, it's like the movement isn't, like the way your character moves isn't as good as something like Mario or Sonic. Oh, okay. What power have I got? The power to climb up a hill? Is there any attack? I have to say, man, I do like that lizard design. It looks really, really cool. I don't know what it is about lizard people, right? I kind of like them. Like in Soul Calibur, I really like Lizard Man. I feel like in Rastan, the lizards look really, really cool. The lizard men that you attack. Oh, that's really good animation there. I have to say, look, the way it goes down a hill, absolutely superb. I kind of wish if he had like a punch or a weapon attack. Oof, okay, so he just breaks those when he lands on them, man. Yeah, interesting game, man. Interesting game. I have to say though, guys, like really, really happy with the clear visuals that I'm getting, man. And hopefully, I want to see what the analog 3D is like. I've got one coming, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's going to come next year because I ordered the white one. I just actually updated the 3D controller. Come on. Oh, good. I was going to say, like, he's got to have a sword attack, man. Cool game. Chris, did you play this back in the day then? I don't like that B is jump and C is attack. I'd rather like attack was first, you know? Okay. I can only sword it. There's a Samurai Pizza Cats game coming out. That looks interesting. Oof. Oh, he just turns into a kid again. Oh, okay, I can't jump on him a few times. I've completely butchered that. Will it come back? Should come back. No. Alright, let's run another game. Let's go. So Echo the Dolphin. So that got really. Oh, Echo Junior. Alright, didn't know there was so many games. Wow, there's a follow-up to Echo Junior, man. Like a little bit of a fish there, man. Excellent, superb. Let me have a look at some of the chat. While that loads up, Pick on a Dolphin, Castle of Illusion, and Quackshot are my favorite Disney games for Genesis. Yeah, Quackshot. See, Quackshot wasn't as good as Castle of Illusion, but it was decent. There was just something that stopped it from being like an absolutely fabulous game, right? There was just something there. It was a good game, but it wasn't as good. I thought Castle of Illusion was better. Oh, Mega Man, the Willy Wars, and Road Rash. Road Rash 2 is wicked. I might have to put the sound down for that, but yeah, Road Rash is really, really good. You know what? You know what's really cool? There's a game coming out on Steam. I think I've got it in my notes for the weekly news video for Saturday coming. But this game, it's like a new version of Road Rash, man, on Steam. It's just really, really good. It looks absolutely amazing. But I remember this game coming out. I remember seeing the reviews for it, man. It was really, really darn good. Does anyone know if Road Rash has copyright music? Oh no, actually, that might be the newer ones on like the PlayStation and the Saturn or other newer systems. But let's do Road Rash next. And I'm not going to play this because the attract mode is doing a really good job at showing people what this game looks like. But this, see, like this here for me is just how original and what a great game this was. I remember this getting like, was it Game of the Month or whatever Mean Machines had? This was like the highest scoring Game of the Month. It was absolutely amazing from was it Julien Hervieux, man? Yeah, that guy there rated this one really, really high. Just such a superb game, man. Like an underwater adventure. Then you've got your little sonar thing that you do. Absolutely superb, man. Wow. Yeah. Absolute banger of a game, guys. Banger of a game. Right, let's see. Once it finishes this loop, we're gonna go to Road Rash 2, man. Here we go. Just put it a game we're definitely going to have a look at. I know no one likes it. So I remember there was these codes I used to put in for Road Rash 2 that just gave you the best bike, and this best bike was bloody nuts, man. It was very, very fast. To be honest, it was so fast it was difficult to actually control the darn bike. I wonder if this is the sound that gets the warning. Start race. Okay, let's just go start race. There we go, B to accelerate. Yes, this new game, Adam, I don't know if you want to link that game actually. If you're still here, have a look at our Trello board. I'm pretty sure I've put it on the articles Trello board. I can't remember what the game's called, but definitely looks like a continuation for Road Rash. If I haven't put it on there, I've probably put it on my videos to do board, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on that, in fact. I love how you could kind of hold your kick. And this reminded me of Excite Bike earlier, right? Which is on that NES Versus, which is really, really good. MiSTer's getting a lot of good stuff for it. And you know, if anyone out there that like the NES Versus arcade games, it's actually out. One thing I failed to say on my video is the NES Versus arcade, it has 2 video outputs. So you can have it so it outputs to, if you've got a single SD RAM MiSTer with an analog I/O board, it outputs the HDMI and analog. So essentially you could even put it in direct video, for example, and have it running on 2 CRTs. So you could essentially, you know, if you've got an arcade machine, you could essentially put it in a Versus arcade machine, which is just really, really good. It's a love how you could charge the kick like that, you know, hold it there. What a great system, man. Oh, I got done there. At least my bike's not far. See that narrow dodge there. We need some more arcade races, man. Anime Otaku showed me Burnout 3 running on the PlayStation 2 emulator with like real crazy HD textures, man. These things were nuts, man. I can't believe how good it looked. I mean, I bought a PS2 recently. Only because it had the hard drive and everything with it, right? So it was very cheap. It was like £100. So I grabbed it. I've got a slim one with like USB loading in it or something. So I might get that memory card Pro and mess about with that at some point. It's just like there was a big waiting list. Well, actually, no, said they won't ship till January, which is only a few days, I guess now. But I didn't get it. I did actually send them. I sent them a message saying, "Look, would you be interested in getting me a review unit?" In the hope of getting it really quick. But then when I watched Modern Vintage Gamers review on it, it seems that certain games like have slowdown and whatnot. So I was like, okay, if they have slowdown, then I'm not going to get that optimal experience. And it turned out the best one to get is the fat one with the hard drive. So that's why I kind of went for that. But I'll tell you what, as much as so with FPGA, oh, my bike's gone wrecked. With FPGA, I love stuff, but there is something magical about original hardware. Like playing that PlayStation was just absolutely superb. Like it felt amazing playing it on original hardware. I actually even bought a DualSense just to kind of link it with the PlayStation 2 with the 8-bit though Bluetooth dongle that plugs into the PlayStation. It works really well. Worked with my DualShock 4, and I haven't tried it with a DualSense, sorry. I wish if they just called it a DualShock 5, but it's DualSense stuff. Right, what else did we have in chat? Did we have anything else in there? Oh, the 3DO version of Road Rash. I remember that. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice one there. Guys, check out that link Anime Otaku has posted. Again, we're not affiliated with or anything, but we are fans of Road Rash, and that really does look like a spiritual successor of Road Rash. I thought I saw some more games in chat, but I think we've done most of them. At least the capital ones are there. Yo, Nathan Atro, thank you for stopping by as well, man. Was Robocop 3 any good? I bet you this game's terrible, but let's check it out. Let's see if it is any good. Wicked. Flying Edge, that rings a bell. Okay, this kind of looks crap already. Or maybe not. Nothing beats. Oh, who's working? They're working on the arcade game of. Oh, yeah, sorry, they're working on the arcade game of it as well. What the hell? Yeah, they're working, sorry, on the arcade game of RoboCop, man, which looks. What am I doing with that? All right, you know what? That's a cute guy. I don't know. Have we got the Fatal Fury game? Is it anywhere there? You know, they're bringing out. Was it a King of Fighters games of Fatal Fury or Real Bout Fatal Fury? Let me see if it's there. Let's have a look. Oh, Pokemon Stadium. No, okay. I don't know if I've got it somewhere. There's a Fatal Fury game, man. I would really like to. This doesn't look terrible. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't play that well, man. Let's have a look. This is pretty cool. Sorry, we'll go back to retail games again. I don't know if you're able to find. I know there was a homebrew version of Fatal Fury. We checked that out near the beginning of the stream, man. It's not that great. It's not on par with the Super Nintendo version, but yeah, we checked out Super Mario World 64, man. That was definitely done at the beginning of the stream. Okay. Okay, should we go for 320 widescreen and see what that looks like? Actually, no, I've got the stream set to 4:6. Yeah, Adam, I don't know if you can find that Fatal Fury game, man. If you can, send it to me and I'll add it to the MiSTer during the stream. That's something I always wanted to check out, but I don't know if it's available or not. I don't know if you're able to check. Will be much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know if you want to use your ninja skills to kind of get that. So Symphony of the Night for the Mega Drive. Massive shout out to Pigsy's development Mega Drive development channel or something. But here we go. We've got Summer Cruise in here, man. That's really cool to have Summer Cruise in Symphony of the Night. This is a big undertaking, man. It'll be amazing when this is done, but I still feel like it's years away, man. The game is massive, and to get all of that done, it's no No small move, you know. I love the way the skeleton just jumped out the window at the back there. If I press start, it should take me to the next room. Everyone remembers this part. Here we got these guys going. That was actually done quite well. Let's go to the next room. Interesting demo to check out. Oh, there's a boss here to fight. You actually killed? Oh wow. I died floating back. Interesting stuff. Oh, check Discord, wicked. All right, I'm going to check that right now. So let's put something in a track mode while we get this get this game on there. Wicked, man. I knew it was kind of out there. Anyway, I really do appreciate you, dude. You proper help out with stuff, man. Let's I think Earthian has a good track mode, so watch that a second, guys, and yeah, we'll get another game going. So let me check. Hang on, Discord. I know a lot of people like using the Discord app. Oh wow, okay. Let me actually. I've got a message here from him. Oh wow, okay. Oh, sorry. Bear me a second. Oh, by the way. Okay, wicked. Okay, so I was just chatting to the enemy, the one that's done this SRAM hack for Earthian, and yeah, he's going to come on stream. He sent me some other stuff, some really cool stuff that will get Street Fighter working on the MiSTer. So that's really cool. So good stuff there. But Anime, sorry, gonna check your one there as well. Haha, real Batfit, dude, you're freaking awesome, man. Let's get that over onto the MiSTer. That's one thing I like about the MiSTer. I remember doing a stream previously, guys, and what happened was there was a core update. We were doing a Sega Saturn stream, and someone in chat was like, "Yo, Pixel, the core there's another unstable nightly that's just been added," and I was like, "Yeah." And yeah, so I quickly went and downloaded it from the MiSTer FPGA Discord server, and we ran the newer version of the core. So it was brilliant because we ran one version of the core at the beginning, and then we ended up running a different version of the core at the end. So that was really cool. All right, let's just slap this in here. I am going to put this, where shall I put this in? Fan games and homebrew. Let's put it in here. And right, okay, and that is almost done. Right, that is done. We can get back to the stream. Anime, dude, proper appreciate you, man. That's freaking amazing. Let me close down Discord via the web browser so it doesn't bug us too much. Yo, Apan Chin, how you doing there, man? Hello to you. Hoping to see the enemy T-Rex in here. So right, okay, but in the meantime, let's go. That's Mega Drive. So now, huh? I'm sure I'll put it in here. Oh yeah, Real Bout Fatal Fury. There you go. Now, Anime Otaku just found that game for me, and with the power of the internet sent it over to me. So let's check this out. I always wanted to check this out. This looks really, really good. So let's have a look at this, and we'll go back to retail games. Guys, I'm happy to take requests. Just bang them in there in block capitals, and I'll skim through the chat and do it. He said, oh, is that you? Sorry. Hey, thanks. We'll have a look back here. No worries. So, guys, Alpan Chen. Alpan Chen is the enemy. The enemy of T-Rex, or enemy to Rex, and they are the person that did the Earthian SRAM hacks, the trainers for the Shinobi game. I forget the full bloody title of it. Was it Shinobi 3? Shinobi 3, I think, not the Revenge of Shinobi, as well as Wreck-It Ralph and ZPF as well. So good work there, really appreciate that. And they've just sent me an updated version of the core that will run the Street Fighter game on the Atari. So I really, really do appreciate you, dude. It's really bad over here on YouTube because I can't see your name. I can only see your handle. So if your name on YouTube is the enemy, but your handle is Alpan Chen, I'll see that on there. And do forgive me if I forget that in the future, because it's really difficult remembering everyone's names. If I show you guys like my notes on Discord, I have to take notes on people because sometimes they'll change the name, or there'll be stuff out there, and it makes it difficult to remember everyone. So I'll put notes there. You know, sometimes I'll put nice stuff, and sometimes if someone's not nice, I'll put notes there just reminding me that this person isn't nice, and it definitely comes in handy. No, dude, really do appreciate you, man. You do a lot with your hacking. You've done a really good job with Earthy, and I understand like that can't really go on like the ROM hacking websites, because you know Yuzo Koshiro and they don't really want those kind of out there until the Mega Drive cart is out there. I get that, but hey, you know, a lot of us have bought the game, and I specifically bought the game in order to extract the ROM and play it on the Mega Drive. It was just encrypted, so mine's easy to recognize based on my icon. Yeah, you know, icons work as well. The icons are there, so but they look quite small on my screen when I'm doing the chat. So I used to prefer it where you could see the username in chat. It was easier. Then YouTube decided, you know what, we are now going to change this over to handles. And it's annoying because someone's name might be like John Smith, but their handle might be like, you know, ZX194 Bill, like something completely different, and then you have to remember that handle. Like if someone's got the same handle as their username, it makes it really, really easy. So that's there. But guys, this looks really, really good. Look, Real Bout Fatal Fury on the Mega Drive, a complete fan project. Not sure how the controls are going to be, whether it's going to like, wow, man, guys, this looks freaking amazing. Now, one thing I've never been a fan of is the two plane system. Is it like an evil version of Mai? A different version of Mai? Okay, there's two versions of Mai in here. Is that evil Mai? I don't even know what that is. All right. Oh, is that Geese Howard down there? It's our boy Geese. Right, we're going to go Mai, because Mai's my babes. Don't get jealous, Arcade Karen. I love you too. I really, really do. Maya versus Kim. Guys, this looks so crystal. And I have to say, man, the video signal in the MiSTer is fantastic. Upscaled using a morph just does a really, really good job. Oh. Okay. Okay. I really don't need any specials in here, right? Okay. Okay, I kind of won that one, but that was like a kid in the arcade that doesn't know the moves and just mashes everything up. Totally understand. The enemy is my cracking name, and most stuff on watch. Okay, yeah, no, it definitely it adds to that, man. I try and remember names, but I am terrible, man. I mean, I've remembered my wife's name. I've never got that wrong, so I'm really happy. And my kids, even though sometimes I confuse the name of my boys. Sometimes I'll call, but that's just absent-mindedness, you know. Oh wow, okay, I got supered. This game's actually really cool, man, on the Neo Geo. A friend of mine, Harmon as his name, is really good third strike player. Whenever he comes around, yeah, he really shows me a lot of stuff about Neo Geo. You know, we play a lot of Neo Geo games on the MiSTer. Okay, let's run. Let's go back to some retail games now. I hope Paprium like gets to work. You know, I hope it can work one day on that. That would be really good. Okay, interesting. This is where we've got categories and stuff like the old what was it? The old Smoke Monster games. Translations. What we got on the translations? Here you go. This one's for Anime Otaku because he likes Dragon Ball stuff. So let's put that on there for him. Yeah. So Alpen Chen, man. Yeah, do appreciate your work, dude. And yeah, I'm definitely going to check out that Street Fighter on the Atari 800 because I tried running it on like the MiSTer Core, and I don't know, I couldn't get it running. I did have an Atari 800 XL, so that is something I would like to play at some point. But a Street Fighter game, when it looks really cool. It looks very cool, I have to say. Like what it looks like. It would have been amazing to have that back in the day, right, on an Atari. Just would have been amazing. Really do hope this is a fighting game. Oh wow, this is one. This is one of those flying games, right? Flying fighting games. I remember when I had my game shop, man. Dragon Ball Z Budokai sold for so much, man. Or so sorry, not even so much, but it was a premium game. It always sold for like whatever the highest price was around there. My shop was always 10% cheaper than the normal retail price. Instead of like £40, our releases were always $35.99. In fact, I think at one point I did put them up to $37.99, so they were 5% cheaper. But Dragon Ball Z Budokai and the sequels to it on the PS2, man, they were like hot sellers, man. I couldn't have enough of them in stock. The kids just loved them, man. So I don't know if they were watching Dragon Ball there. Yeah, I'm not sure about this game. I remember seeing a game similar to this on the SNES. I remember when you moved the part, it went split screen. I remember seeing this in Computer Exchange, one of the early ones in, I think it was Whitfield Street, and near Warren Street. And I remember seeing it for the SNES, and I was like, wow, this just looks like such a good fighting game. But I never actually got around to playing it or trying it. But I'm not really feeling this though. What we're doing? Okay, so let's go back to this one here. Okay, we'll go back to, is there any Japanese kind of exclusives that were really good? Golden Axe 3 there, okay. What was Rainbow Islands Extra like, guys? I'm a fan of Rainbow Islands, but honestly, I don't really recall much of it on the Mega Drive. Right, okay. Title screen's looking good. Oh, this was a weird one, isn't it? Kind of used to the normal one. Well, this looks banging. Oh, why can't he jump that high? Okay. He can jump higher in the other game, but never mind. I like the little twist on the soundtrack on this as well. Wow, okay, this feels legit, guys. Got myself a double rainbow. Now I just need the yellow one and the feet, and that's my optimal setup. Oh, there's a gun there, man. Oh, was that yellow or was that green? Either way, but I have a faster double rainbow now. So hopefully one day we'll get an arcade core of Rainbow Islands. I'm never into the triple rainbow, you know. I always, when I used to play this, I played this on the Amiga more than anything else. But I was always into the double rainbow. Oh my god, it's a double rainbow. This is weird. I'm not really familiar with this version. I'm actually wondering if what the first boss will be instead of like a spider. What is it? This is a good version, man. It feels, well, it feels like Rainbow Islands. The Amiga version of Rainbow Islands is really, really good. Amiga had some really good arcade ports on it, and Rainbow Islands was one of them. Rodland is another one. In fact, a lot of people I know prefer Rodland on the Amiga than the arcade version. Okay, we didn't really get a lot of stars. Usually you get them in the original game quite a bit. Oh, nice. Okay, so this should be getting a boss. You can't jump as high in this, you know. In the normal game, you can make those jumps quite easy. Right, are we going to get the spider, or is it going to be something else? I can't remember how to beat the spider. A huge battle. Okay, we've done it, guys. I've never seen that boss before. Ooh, Speedball 2 was banging on the Amiga, man. Is there a Mega Drive version out? Okay, so this is interesting. So this is like Rainbow Islands extras, man. This is absolutely superb. Good soundtrack, man. Wow. All right. Should we see if there's a Speedball 2 game for the Mega Drive? I'm pretty sure it would have been out. This is good though. We'll try Rainbow Island extras on here. So Speedball, I remember one summer holidays, I literally played Speedball all summer, man. Loved it. Leveled up everyone. Brutal Deluxe for life, man. And there we go, Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe. Yo, Cuckoo, how you doing there, man? Wicked. New Zealand, oh yeah, it was, yeah. New Zealand was really good. New Zealand story was really good on the Amiga. Bright, colourful, great soundtrack. Everything was great, man. Yeah, Cuckoo, all the best to you and the family as well, man. Everyone, I really do hope, you know, everyone has the best holiday season, you know, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you know, whether you just celebrate the holidays, whatever you do, man, I hope you have like an awesome time with your family and the loved ones, man. Absolutely freaking awesome, man. I do like this time of year. So my last job, I really like Christmas. I used to get paid triple for Christmas, so I always wanted to work on Christmas, man. My new job, yeah, I just get all the time off. Now I enjoy the kind of time off, like this week that I've had off. Usually I have it with the kids, but you know, they have gone to, they're chilling with their, so they've gone, so my wife's got two brothers in this country. One lives, yeah, they both live out of London, one in Birmingham, one in Luton. And the one in Birmingham's gone to Italy to their sister, and she's gone to that sister as well. So she's there with, so my kids are happy, they're there with a whole bunch of their different cousins, man. So yeah, they're loving it, man. House is so quiet without it. So guys, this game here, right, I really don't know. So it was the Bitmap brothers were very, very popular, right? So obviously it made sense to bring their games over to consoles. But whereas usually we get console ports onto computers like the Amiga, this is something that I really know from the Amiga to yeah, the Amiga, the Amiga and the Atari ST, for example, and going over to consoles. So I don't know if this is going to be an example of. And I'm used to playing this with one button. I don't know what we're just bashing each other. Is it just one button? Yeah, you know, you want like kind of one button on this. So, and it worked well with one button. It's wicked. You could like literally dash it at the goalie, let him catch it, and then just slide into him, batter him, and score it in. I did try and do it there. Great game, guys. Oh yeah, there was a side panel that you would light up, man. I forgot so much about this game. What a brilliant game. What a brilliant game. It has to be tried. I remember Mega Drive. Oh, okay. Was it a Mega Drive version? You remember, Alex? Yeah, this for me was definitely something that I played on the Amiga. That's where I played it. I remember my uncle playing it on the ST, but I had the Amiga at the time. So Street Fighter 2 Special Edition, man. Always like this. This is actually the better version, guys. For anyone that wonders, the CPS1 based Street Fighters, which is obviously Champion Edition, Hyper Fighting. The Mega Drive had the better version. There's stuff that you can do that was present in the CPS1 arcade hardware that you couldn't do on the Super Nintendo, for example. So years later, I found that this was the better version. And this is what I'm talking about, the compromises we made from arcade to home computer. Like this was every kid's wet dream, man. Like Street Fighter was, you know, I think when I was speaking to Ranny Snice on the channel in an interview, you know, we spoke that we agreed that Street Fighter was the biggest thing as far as gaming went for both of us. For both of us, it was, I can't remember what the right speed is, let's go hyper. But yeah, it was the biggest gaming influence for us. And to this day, it is there. A lot of the friends that I hang out with are people that I just met playing Street Fighter. All right, let's go. Yeah, so Street Fighter, for me, I describe it like to my younger brothers. I mean, they were around when I played this, they were young. But when I saw what a phenomenal Pokemon was, I personally felt that Street Fighter was, you know, the equivalent for me of what Pokemon was for kids. But it was more social because you went to the arcade and played it. Okay, nice. Reading magazine. Oh man, magazines were wicked, man. Used to love the magazines. Used to like proper look at something, you know, you wanted it and you'd read the same review in the article again, man. You'd be like, oh, you're waiting for it. Let's say, for example, like for your birthday, you were going to get a particular game. Let's say you were going to get this game and you had the review for it, right? You'd be like, wow, you know what? Yeah, you'd go back and you'd read that review again and you'd be like, yes, this is amazing. Like, and you'd read it again, you'd read it in anticipation and it would just build up. I used to love magazines, man. Mean Machines was probably my favorite. Then there was computer video games. Games Master released a magazine, but it was never that good. I kind of missed those publications, man. They were really cool. Ah, okay, I'm reading your part there about the SNES CPU being slow. To be honest, it was more to do with the CPS1 chains. You can do CPS1 chains in this version of the game, but you couldn't do it in a you couldn't do it on the Super Nintendo version. Oof. And Ryu outzoned me. Yeah, see, I prefer the Mega Drive version to the SNES version now. But yeah, as younger, same as yourself, I always preferred the Super Nintendo version. Sorry, man, I'm really bad on pad. Wow, Ryu is comboing my ass, man. Oof, I lost that one bad. Right, okay. Let me do 100% on that. That is why from the research I've done. Oh, wicked, man. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, do you know what? So Electronic Gaming's monthly, Mark, is not something that we had here, but we did have it in select newsagent that they did imports. So when they did these imports, I got kicked out of so there was a franchise newsagent kind of thing called W.H. Smith. You never got kicked out of there, so you could spend ages in there reading magazines when you couldn't afford all of them, and we couldn't afford all of them. So what happened was yeah, so sorry, we couldn't afford all of them, so we used to read them there. But I remember our local news agents, like, they used to kick me and my friends out of the store because we weren't buying. We just stand there for ages reading magazines. But Electronic Gaming was one of those Electronic Gaming Monthly was one of those ones that I used to read in the shops all the time. Like, really liked it. I didn't buy it. I think I bought one issue once, man. You know, had the money, was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. Ooh, don't beat me, Ryu. Oh, don't worry. If I lose, we're going to move on to the next game. Yeah, so EGM was really, really good. We used to like it. I felt everything was more bite-sized in there. You know what? You know what I used to like about it as well, because a lot of the UK magazines never covered a lot of PC Engine. So they used to have like TurboGrafx 16 stuff in there. So I really used to like that. Wow. No way. Ooh, that was tight, guys. That's what she said. Kids. Oh, wow, okay, right, roughly, we're going to be ending this stream soon, man. I always have fun when we do these streams. That's forget how fast time goes. By the way, guess what? For Super Turbo, the arcade version, Grego has made a fix, or like a developer called Grego has made a fix with the negate the slowdown, and it feels so off because you're kind of used to the slowdown, and when you do attacks over here, that slowdown comes and it breaks your combo, but you're so used to it, you can even compensate for it. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so the slowdown's a big part of the game for me, right? Super Nintendo, the Mega Drive slowdown, the arcade version slowdown, it's just something there. So when that slowdown's gotten rid of, it just doesn't feel like the old Street Fighter without the slowdown, right? I'm really looking forward to like a CPS free core, man, on FPGA, and hopefully it's something that will work on the MiSTer FPGA. I really am hoping that that happens, man. It will be amazing, absolutely amazing to have that on there, man. That will be massive. That's what she said. You can almost say that after everything, man. If anyone's not familiar with Fightcade, it's an emulator that lets you play like pretty much all of the final Burn Neo ROM set online, as well as that Dreamcast stuff now. So it's really cool. So I used to play it there on these wireless Bluetooth sticks, and the reason they were wireless is because my kids were younger then, right? My youngest one would have been like maybe 3, you know, 4 even. The one that's 9 now, not even younger than that actually, maybe even, yeah. They were young. And so what happened was, I remember I was playing like a Zangief player on Fightcade. On Fightcade you get hardcore. I was playing Super Turbo, and when I lost, and I've told this story on stream before, I'm just saying it for anyone that doesn't know the story, right? So if you're gonna hear the story again, I do apologize. So I lost to this Zangief player, and you know, like, where I lost, man, my youngest kid calls his brother. He's like, bro, check it out, daddy is a loser. Oh man, that hurts so much. Since that day, I stopped playing. I put the setup in the bedroom to play. Oh wow, I got beats by Blanca there. Yeah, so I put the setup in the bedroom, man. It hurt, man. I felt my heart move when one of my kids was literally saying, daddy is a loser, man. I was like, what? You know, really, I was like, nah, I cannot play in front of these guys ever again, man. So I used to just move the setup to the bedroom after that, and that's where I used to do my street fighting. I was like, can't have them seeing their dad lose, right? You know, can't explain to them that I'm likely playing one of the best players in Europe right now. So it's a tough match, you know, it's a very tough match. I'm clearly not as good as this guy, but I enjoy playing the guy. I was like, nah. So, you know, only play in front of your kids when you're a win. Don't let your kids see you as a loser. All right, let's okay, Street Smart, that was interesting. What's some, do you know what's a really good Mega Drive one that we've not done yet? We have to do like a treasure game, and I feel like Gunstar Heroes is one of them games. Gunstar Heroes, really darn good game, man. So what, Mark, what other magazines did you have in the USA? So you had EGM, what other ones were there? Because we had a few here. I mean, Mean Machine was so popular, at one point they separated between Nintendo and Sega. There was so much happening. Really good. This is a good attract mode as well, from what I recall. Quality. Look at that. That looks like Bison, man, or Dictator, or Vega in the Japanese version. Let's just call Dictator. That's usually the better one. Wait, oh look, it's telling me now on YouTube, automated ads help you earn more while optimizing experience for channel members. I think that's since I turned that off. They're like, you've turned it off. Oh, by the way, guys, has anyone had any adverts now since I turned like advertise, since I demonetized it? Hopefully you guys haven't, and it is just a fluid and beautiful motion of a stream, and hopefully that is the case. Right, let's go. What a banger of a game. Oh yeah, okay, no, we want free shot. Always go first. That's for a different stage of picture. It is. Oh, wow. Maybe I shouldn't pick something so difficult. Treasure are amazing, man. They've got some really good games on was it on the N64 as well, man. I really like Sin and Punishment, and there's one on like the Wii. I'm gonna do like a Wii stream again soon. Me and Anime need to sort out the Wii. I'm just waiting for Anime to get his Morph 4K actually, because he's gonna start doing guides and stuff for it. But once he gets that, hopefully we're gonna set up our Wiis, and yeah, we can get together and play with our Wiis. Get dirty people. I'm talking about the Nintendo Wii, not the Wii, right? But yeah, hopefully I can make like an ultimate version of it. I've got one, but you know, my Wii, I remember I hacked it once ages and ages ago, and I just left it, and it's so outdated that I can't even update it to the latest stuff. Like, I don't know what I need to do. Like, I literally didn't turn it. I'll tell you, the last time I turned the Wii on before recently was COVID. When COVID came, I was like, kids, here you go, you're at home a lot, try the Wii out and everything there. But my kids only like bloody Fortnite and Rocket League sometimes, but mainly Fortnite and Minecraft. They always go back to between Fortnite and Minecraft mainly. I'm so happy now I've got them on mouse and keyboard. I was explaining to them that if you want to be amazing at games, then go mouse and keyboard, right? That's the way to go. And they finally took my advice, and they're both using mouse. But I think my younger one broke his controller and he didn't want to tell me, and he said his brother like annoyed him or something, and he moved quickly with a controller and it broke the USB part. Now my kids have broken controllers. I've got two Xbox One and one Xbox Series controller that are broken. Like, I think two of them has stick drift. One of them, I don't know what the kid do. He tried to eat it open or something, man. My youngest one, he's got this destructive streak. He's like a little genius, man. Little genius. Very, very smart, but he does some crazy stuff, man, sometimes. So right now in school, he's 9 and he's not finding anything challenging when it comes to maths. Like, he's good at pretty much everything. Glowing reports every time, way above average, you know, top marks whenever they do these whatever altitude tests. Yeah, so the next year in January, I'm taking him to like the Royal Institute of like Greater Maths or something, and you know, they gave him a test and like he passed, and I've got to take him. He goes for I think like 3 hours once every 2 weeks for like the next, well, from January for like 3 or 4 months. So yeah, so kind of looking forward to that. He's looking forward to it, man. He loves maths and stuff. So I'm hoping. Am I gonna fire all the time, man? Okay, doing a really bad job here, Pixel. Okay, let's run with something else. Okay, let me see. Has anyone put anything in chat we want to see? Egypt Game Pro. So, Nintendo Power. So I've heard of those. We never had those other ones here. Do trainers and Gunstar, I need to, wicked, man. Yeah, when you do it, give me a shout, man. Always appreciated. So the thing is, Alpen Chen, it's, I have to, like, with the time I have, I like doing streams. This is what I'll do to relax, but with the time that I have to decide. FPGA always takes priority, and unfortunately when I do non-FPGA videos, they just tank. They don't do that well. I'm really, even if I do something non-FPGA, people will go, oh, will this run on MiSTer? Will it run on the Pocket? I'm just so known for that now that it just ends up being all of that. So Joe and Mac, but what time we got? Oh wow, it's kind of gone 10 o'clock. I am having fun. Let's continue for a little bit longer. Wife's not here. I don't need to text Mrs. Pixel, so we'll go for a little while longer. You guys are awesome, man. I like hanging out with you guys. What's this? I looked back, see through. Oh, sorry. Have you added the trainer to Earthian, dude? I look back and see through. Thought I had added trainers to Earthian. This is possible, but didn't think anyone would be interested. You know what? I think there's always interest in this stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was looking for the trainer at the beginning. In fact, let's go to one of your games, right? Since you know you're on stream. We'll look at this. By the way, this is a cool game. I'm really hoping this system comes over to FPGA. I think it's the same system that has, if I'm not mistaken, potentially RoboCop 2 in there, the Data East system. So the enemy, there you go, dude. You got your folder lives here rent free. Let's go Shinobi. And guys, I know we ran this before, but I'm just doing this because the enemy is in chat and they are known as Alpan Chen. So there you go, really interesting here. So if you're stuck with a game, so let's just say I'm not going to go unlimited lives, unlimited energy, unlimited. I'm going to go unlimited shurikens, and yeah, that's it. I'm just going to turn on one thing here. I'm going to play it like a Shinobi game because I like my Shinobi games with unlimited shurikens, right? I'm a kid of the arcade, Shinobi, Shadow Dancer, so I like the shurikens. When the Mega Drive came, it's like you haven't got unlimited shurikens. I get it, it's a different game, but it just felt way too different. So which Shinobi is this again, by the way? Shinobi 3. I prefer this to the Revenge of Shinobi. I don't know what you guys prefer. Do you guys, is this the one you prefer? I definitely prefer this to Revenge of Shinobi. I mean, I don't know which one is better if you break it down science, but personal preference, I like this. This one feels closer to an arcade game than the Revenge of Shinobi. I can't remember where the Revenge of Shinobi is in the timeline, actually. I need to one day play the Mega Drive Shadow Dancer. It is good, I do like it. I just much prefer the arcade version, man. So guys, big thanks out to the enemy for making this trainer, man, and hopefully we'll get more. Absolutely amazing. What I'll probably do one day, enemies, once you get lots and lots of this stuff done, when I do a stream again, I'll just go through the folder again and do that. I'll do like a like my favorite hacks kind of stream, or even like a video. And what I can do is I'll definitely be adding like Billy Time games there. I like maybe hacks and homebrews. We put Master Luniki's Hayato's Adventure in there. Put like the River City Girls Brawler. Like just do like a thing of hacks and homebrew, right, and fan games, and just go through and maybe do some. This is, again, I know I always mention my last job, but my last job, as much as I hated doing night shift, man, it gave me so much opportunity to just work on content there, man, which I don't. Everything just needs to happen in my own time now, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Great game, man. Really do like this game. Oh, this one comes back as well, right? Castlevania always makes me think, attack those darn candles, man. Oh, good work, dude. Not only are my shurikens unlimited, they've gone up to 115. Absolutely amazing. This is where it was action, man. Look at that. It just feels so good, like going on that rope. And I need to watch some of my 80s and 90s ninja movies, man. I need to watch the American Ninja Trilogy again. I need to watch the Ninja Kids. The Ninja Kids, man. You know, like when you're growing up, right? You're like 13, 14. You're getting through puberty. Your hormones are just ready to just pounce at anything, right? And you know, you get a movie. I remember Ninja Kids, man. That had some. That's some right raunchy little parts in there, man. I mean, there's probably a few movies called Ninja Kids, but the one that I watched, there was some good stuff in there, man, as a kid. And the guy in the video shop used to let me take out, not adult movies, but movies that weren't really for kids. And he probably used to wonder why I took out Ninja Kid a few times, you know? Nice. Do you know what game I need to finish as well is The Messenger? I never finished a game. I've started so many games. Oh, I never finished any. Well, let's get some more shurikens. I wonder what the highest is. It will go up to 999 if I just keep going for the game. This is a really good game, man. I wish if the new modern Shinobi was just a left to right game, like a proper arcade game. Oof. Oof. Oh, I'll be patient, Pixel. Oh man, jumped too early there. This never gets boring. Never gets boring. It's rinsing the same pattern again, but it is not boring. Hopefully he'll die soon though. Ah, here you go, he's dead. Right, let's run another game. That was fantastic, man. Wicked, wicked. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with that. Everyone loves the game. Like, I thought the game was good, but man, it just... Okay, I get like the moves in there, which I don't mind because you don't have to use all of them. You can just be selective about it, right? But then I hated the fact that I had to go down into a different part and then go out. It's like, if you're going to make a Metroidvania, make a Metroidvania. If not, just give me a left to right action game. That's all I want. Yeah, good horsey, good horsey. Oh, it's a bonus stage. Sorry, I'm not very familiar with this game. In fact, I don't think I've ever made it this far beyond, you know, trying it out a little bit here. So, hoorah to me. And a big shout out to the enemy for giving me unlimited shurikens. Right, all right, let's leave this. Let's go check out some other retail games. Games that were in Europe that weren't really in the USA. Let's have a look. Are they going to run at 50 Hz? Be interesting. Ooh, Kickoff, Mega Swiv. Kind of remember, that rings a bell. Can't remember how good that was, or whether it wasn't good. Can't exactly remember. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, that swapped to 50 Hz. It must have, because Elgato just died there for a bit. Yeah, there you go. We're playing a PAL game, and when you see it there, so it's gone from 4K 60 to 50. I'll tell you what. One thing I really do like about this 4K capture card I got from Elgato. What would happen is my 1080p one, that was 4K as well, but it was 4K 30. Yeah, dude, all the best to you and your family too, man. Enjoy the festive season. Yeah, wicked. But yeah, so what would happen is my old one, when I would do something like the Amiga on the MiSTer, when it would go between 50 and 60, it would crash, and I would have to kind of reset the card, which you can do. You've got an option there just to say deactivate and activate again. But this new 4K one, it seems to just automatically swap and turn back on, which is really good. So when I go from 50 to 60 or 57 point whatever, it just works. Oh yeah, it was this shmup. Okay. Oof, okay. Too greedy for the power-ups. I feel like this doesn't have enough. Again, it might benefit from running on a CRT, but it just doesn't look. The levels don't look that great, you know. Oof. I think I'm tired. Let's get everything and then die. Okay, this is nowhere near as good as I kind of remember it. Micro Machines was kind of fun. Premier Manager, man, the football manager games on this. Xenon 2, again, another Bitmap Brothers game. Okay, let's go out of the European folder, man. Let's stick it to 60 Hertz. So everyone's probably tried Free Ninja Kids, Free Ninjas Kickback, because whenever you get like a whole pack of games and you put them on, and what happens is it's always the first ones. When you're testing stuff, you just end up pressing the button on that to just run it. Alien Storm was good. Really did like that game. This was it. Alicia Dragoon. I think this was quite a funky game where you're a girl on a dragon or something, right? A girl on a dragon. That could be describing my love life. Or really the girl's love life. Right, let's go here. I think this is the one where she like fires lightning like Senator Palpatine, man. Oh, so glad it let me skip that. Oh, nice. Look, that's a nice quality of life thing you didn't have back then. You press a button here and it tells you it's a demo, but... Oh. Oh. This is really, really cool, man. Look at that lightning fire there, man. Nice. I've had this game. I always like the look of this game. Can I not fire away at that? Yeah, I can. Okay. Hey, look, I've got a little baby dragon now, man. Happy holiday to you. Oh, yo, hey, oh, it's Pixel Memories. Hey, mate, I'm working at the moment, so can't stay. Just wanted to wish our wicked man all the best to you as well, man. Absolutely amazing, guys. Pixel Memories, wicked designs he does. Absolutely, and Takumi, how you doing there as well? Thank you for joining the stream as well. Wicked, man. Absolutely amazing. Wishing everyone happy holidays. Absolutely amazing. Have the best 2025. I hope it finishes off amazing for you guys. Yeah, have a great 2026. Who remembers going out New Year's Eve, man? I remember going out partying like crazy New Year's Eve. Never again, never again. You know what? I can't actually remember the last time I was up at midnight, man. I go to sleep on New Year's Eve, sometimes by 10, sometimes by 11 o'clock on New Year's Eve. And guess what? My inconsiderate street, they'll wake me up with a sound of bloody fireworks. And then I wake up. My kids are like looking at the fireworks. They'll go out there. Anyone remember when you were young and you wanted to stay up till midnight and your parents wanted to party, so they'd move the clocks forward so you thought you were up till midnight. And you were like, yes, I made it. I'm up till midnight. And then you went to sleep. Okay, interesting game here. Let's wicked. Yeah, guys. So Pixel Memories does. I've got a custom-made arcade stick from Pixel Memories. Absolutely love it. I need to use it more. Actually, it's currently just something that I like looking at. But I should play with it. Yeah, he does amazing stuff, man. He's currently working on one with what's it called, a diorama, like moving parts in there, like a moving picture. Absolutely amazing, man. Definitely worth checking his stuff out. This game just looks wicked. Yeah, this is a cool game, man. Never really played it so much on the Mega Drive, but wow. Do you know what? Actually, let's look at one more game here. I think it was Star Control 2. What a darn game! But you have to play 2 players. I never understood the strategy part of it. Got it here. I think it was Star Control. Okay. Change of plan. Can't see it here. Okay. But what we will do is let's have a look at Splatterhouse 2. I'm not too familiar with the Splatterhouse games. I never thought these were the best of games. Like, I didn't mind them, but they weren't like some people love the Splatterhouse games. I like the theme of them. I remember on the PC Engine it was regarded like a lot of people really liked the game, but I always thought it was okay. I never thought it was as good as people cracked it up to be. I mean, it looked cool, right? It was a gory game, and in the day and age where you didn't really have gory stuff in there. Jason, who this is definitely based on from like the Friday the 13th movies, he definitely looks a bit more beefy in this one than the PC Engine or Part 1, but it's very similar to Part 1. That was very cool. Cool effect there. Okay, that one's running out. I don't know why he dropped his stick, right? I mean, surely you would keep that. The monster's scared there. What the heck's coming out there? Wow. Looks like a Jabba the Hutt's cousin right there. Oh, I think I beat it somehow. Oh no, okay, I went into its stomach pus. Right, let's quickly check number 3. Let's see what that's like. Who's it? Oh, Matthew. Matthew, how you doing there, man? Wicked. You should give Crusader Sentry a try. No, oh, okay. We'll give that a shot, man. I'm gonna kind of end it soon. We are approaching the end of it, but guys, Matthew is freaking awesome, man. Guys, really been very helpful on. Arsenal playing today. Are they on penalties? Right. Okay. Sorry, man. I just don't really keep up with football at all. Yeah, Matthew is super helpful over on the PixelFX Discord, and he comes into streams. And I think my first stream, which was a car crash, and I was running through stuff, he talked me through stuff, really helped me. So massive shout out to you and Gore, man. You two are very helpful. Oh, Ludwig as well. But generally on the PixelFX Discord server, people are really cool. It's a very nice, mellow place, right? There's no hate, there's no badness, there's nothing there. There's no like snobbery, right? Sometimes you get a little bit of snobbery in FPGA gaming or retro gaming in general. People they turn into snobs and they kind of look down a bit. You get that in certain discords, not at all on the PixelFX Discord. It's very cool out there. Very nice people. You know, whenever I go, people will like go out of their way to help. They're like, yeah, man, like reach me anytime. I don't like help asking people too much because, you know, I want to. But people are like, no, not at all. Come and ask away. You know, we're happy to help. So. Oh wow, okay, he's changed here for number 3. Oh, this is a Final Fight type brawler. Okay, I prefer this to the other two already now. I remember playing one, I think it came out for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. And that kind of looked, that was kind of alright, man. Oh wow, look. There's a Wampu graffiti as well, you know, like the kiddies kind of version of it. And then there was that Splatterhouse NES RPG that got preserved and now translated. Oh, this game's decent, man. Have you got a special? Nah. I like it. Hit detection feels decent as well, man. This is a solid brawler, guys. Yeah, this is the best Splatterhouse game I've played, man. I don't care if this reviewed badly. If it did, I'm not sure. This is wicked. Absolutely love it. Matthew, I think the game that you mentioned, I think I have actually tried it before. Rings a bell, and it was very good. Let's go to that. I think it was with C, right? So, what was it on here? Let's have a look. Let me find Matthew's game. Crusader of Century, right? I think I just saw it there. Crusader of Century. So this should be interesting. Takumi, we've already done Castle of Illusion. You know, we've done that. You know what? I really like Splatterhouse 3. I like that. I feel like I might give that a try if I'm messing around on like the Steam Deck or the Pocket or something. The Unlock Pocket or the Steam Deck. I'll play on that. I need to get back to play bloody. I need to play Absalom some more, man. Out of all the brawlers, it's good. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I played it on a stream, and I don't think I've played it after that. Apart from we got it working on Android again with the help of Anime Otaku. But there's stuff that lets you run your Steam account on Android, which was pretty cool. Execution error. Yeah, I think after this I'll put one game in a track mode and end the stream. I'm getting quite a bit tired. I've been waking up early. I've been waking up at 7 a.m. just so my mum doesn't wake up and starts doing random stuff, which she'll do with a dementia. She'll go and grab, like, if she finds biscuits in the house, she'll put them in bread along with like a tangerine and eat it. It's nuts, man. Like, the stuff, like, her brain is so gone. Like, the stuff she does makes no sense, you know. So I'll make sure I'm up early. If my wife was here, man, I'll be waking up at like 10 o'clock. I miss you, babes. Come back. I love ya. So, all right. Very smooth animation. Look at the turn animation on this. Absolutely wicked. And Matthew, this just looks absolutely superb. Oh, where are you going? Everyone came for you. All right, let's go. I think it's a little bit inappropriate. He's waving his sword around there. Let's see. Can I go out now? Okay, interesting stuff. Maybe yeah, no, that's cool, man. No, dude, with how super helpful you are, you mentioned there, I wanted to give it a look, but it does look really, really good. How does the game compare to actually Zelda when you start? You know, is it like, wow, okay, it looks good. You know, I never heard of these games back in the day. I remember the story of 4. That was, I guess, one RPG on there, but the Mega Drive was more known for like its arcade kind of stuff, but it looks really good. Animation, everything is really, really good. And again, I can imagine the graphics looking very, very sweet on a CRT. Yeah, nice stuff. Very, very nice. Right, let's what's something that's cool? You know what we will do, Takumi? We will finish on Castle of Illusion, but I won't play it. We'll just go into... Actually, I didn't play it last time either. I just ran the track mode. But yeah, 10:30, man. Half hour more than I wanted to stream. But you guys really do make this fun. So, you know, just a special thank you out to every single one. Mark, thank you for your super like. I think that's what it's called, super like, or your donation. Michael Dilemma, dude, freaking awesome for the gift of actually giving people lots and lots of memberships. So really, really do appreciate that. Look at that. I've got, you know, a gesture from me to make it non-monetized, and all of a sudden you guys just surprise me with your kindness. So with that, guys, I'm going to kind of end it, but you know, we're learning more and more stuff. The PixelFX Morph4K is fantastic, really, really good. Oh no, Takumi, it's all good, man. It's absolutely fine. Ask away. I actually really appreciate you chucking lots and lots of games out there, man. Oh, wicked, Chris Mullen. You know, I'm just going to try and do them without monetization, but what I will do is I'm going to go into the replay and I'm going to monetize the replay. So if someone watches it after, they'll get the adverts. But my live streams, I'll try and do without monetization. So, you know, always appreciate like your super likes and the memberships here. It obviously helps out, sets off some of the costs for some of the equipment that I specifically buy for the channel. It's like the Analog 3D, my friend's bought it. I'm probably just going to pay him the money for it because he kind of wanted it before Christmas, and he's not getting it before Christmas. He's getting it in January, so I might just pay it. But the only reason I've got the Analog 3D is literally for the channel. That's it. I'm actually really happy with the MiSTer FPGA core as far as N64 goes. Plus, I've got an original N64 with an EverDrive. Okay, it doesn't look great in 4K because of how bad the video signal is on, especially a European original Nintendo 64. But I don't have the craving to play Nintendo 64 the way I have a craving for, say, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, PC Engine. You know, 16-bit for me is my golden era. Like, that's my golden era. Neo Geo, even the arcade games, I like have that 16-bit aesthetic about them. I do like some stuff from the PlayStation and the Saturn. In fact, out of the PlayStation, Saturn, and the Nintendo 64, you know, growing up, I probably liked the PlayStation the best because it had so many more games for it. I really did like the Nintendo 64, but the Nintendo 64 had like GoldenEye on there that we played multiplayer, Mario Kart, and I always mention FIFA 98. Those are the 3 games I played the most. But at that time we were young, we were single, we were out, we were partying, we would hang around each other's houses, and in particular my buddy Chris, you know, big shout out to Chris's father, You know, also my friend passed away on Friday, man. And this is Nintendo 64 that I've got, and it was around Chris's house. His dad was really cool. He used to let Chris have as many friends around as he wanted. And we used to sit there playing GoldenEye. We used to sit there playing, you know, our games there. Now, we can't get that time back. I can't get those people there. We can't go back to those primitive controls that are just so difficult to go back to on the N64 controller. So with the Nintendo 64, though I have some nostalgia for it, there was a time in my life where there was a group of people that we were mixing with, right? So yeah, you know what? I'll probably keep it because I'm really close friends with like the developer, the Mazamars, who developed their core. So you know, if for any reason, not confirming anything here or whatever, but if he decides, oh, you know what, I'm actually going to bring out other cores because we've got stuff like Mod Retro bringing other stuff out for it. So I likely won't sell it, because if other cores do come out for it, I'd like to show those cores on the channel. So if I do sell it, it may be way down the line. So not initially anyway, and I've got a taker for it anyway. As soon as I do go and sell it, someone's already agreed to buy it if I decide to keep that one. So we will see how it goes, man. But yeah, guys, with that, I'm going to end there. I feel like the Morph4K is really good. It works. So with the original hardware that I tested, like the PS2 worked well, the Wii worked well, even the Wii U worked well, which I need to do a stream on, by the way. But with the MiSTer through HDMI and direct video just works amazing. N64 hardware wasn't that good on it. It was alright, it wasn't that great. But the Mega Drive just looks amazing on this thing, man. Like, this stream's just been flawless. Like, it's been a pleasure looking at the image, and that's not using any effects. We've just gone vanilla with this. So yeah. You know, if anyone out there looking for a PixelFX, I'd strongly recommend it. I'd also say anyone with any technical kind of knowledge, get involved in porting stuff over to it. Make the product great. There's a lot of opportunity out there. I don't see any reason why it can't become, or it can't have as much community support as the Retro Tink. The Retro Tink has a lot of community support. I like to see PixelFX, the Morph4K, get the same amount of love. So, but I'm really enjoying it. It's moved my channel up to 4K with a lot of stuff. So it's working really well. So guys, look, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm definitely, when I do this stuff, I miss my kids less. I do think of them. And I do miss the noise, and we're not making that much noise here. But yeah, man, really do enjoy hanging out with you guys. I'm definitely going to be doing more streams. I'm going to try and do one on Christmas Day, because I feel like my mum's sisters are going to take her during the day, so there may not be as many evening streams, but I'll definitely try and do like the daytime ones. But that's it, guys. With that, I certainly bid you farewell. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.